Reacting to your phone and email all day long and hoping you're going to sell more isn't a real business strategy. It's really interesting to me as I meet new sales professionals or people that have been at it for a long time that they don't often have a true structure to their business. They've been able to build rapport, they're inherently charming, and they have some sales skills, but they don't strategically go about their day and make sure that they're accomplishing their goals. Oftentimes, they don't even really have defined goals. They just know, I want to sell more and I want to make more money. Where I've really tried to make an impact with those that I serve is helping them get structure around their business, which starts with just understanding how they're spending their time. One of the most painful processes as we get started in our sales coaching is having somebody take the time to write down everything they do in a day for at least a week and ideally 2 to 4. What you learn in that is that people spend most of their time just simply reacting to what others are bringing to them versus being intentional about going out there and creating more opportunity. It's amazing to me when you think about the fact that most sales professionals spend less than an hour a day actually selling or engaging with their clients in an opportunity to convert. What we've done is created a system where you can design your business around yourself and your goals and make sure that you're leveraging your time so that when you are actively working, you're getting the most out of it. It starts really simply. First and foremost, know your numbers, right? If you're going to make X amount of dollars a year, how many transactions does that take? And then based on that number of transactions, how many contacts do you have to have? If you don't have that data, if you're not clear on it, that's the place you want to start. From there, we start to look at how we're actually spending our time. In the mortgage business, what we look at are what are called theme days, where we try to spend each day intentionally engaging with different audiences, giving ourselves the opportunity to not have to shift gears mentally again and again and again, but stay focused within a theme and know that on Mondays, I'm engaging with all my new leads. On Tuesdays, I'm going to be updating all of my current clients and I'm going to be reaching out to all the financial advisors that I serve. On Wednesdays, I'm going to talk with all my pre-approved buyers. On Thursdays, I'm calling my past clients, and on Fridays, I'm going to call my VIPs. It's a simple approach, but it helps you stay organized and know that each day you're going to have a conversation and maybe many conversations around the same topic, but you're going to be well versed in it and you're going to feel comfortable throughout versus having to pinball and react and counterpunch to all the demands that you might see. The next thing you want to do is really think about how you're going to block that time out. You're not going to have 8 hours of selling or having these conversations every day. You're going to have inherent things that pop up throughout your day. And what you want to do is build time for it. One of the most important things that I've done in my career is build time, not just to handle fires or things that are coming across my desk and not just to sell, but also to have time to think and to be strategic around how I'm building my business and reviewing where I'm at with my progress towards my goals. The next thing you want to do is really start to think about who your audience is. Who are your ideal partners? Who are your ideal clients? And then build your processes around that. With that, you get an opportunity to be more intentional about making sure that you're working with people that you want to work with, and you'll be amazed at the product that creates. By focusing on your type of client and by focusing on your type of referral partners, you'll create more opportunity because inherently you're going to enjoy the time you spend with them more than just dealing with the client that's beating you up over your price the whole time or dealing with the referral partner that's going to ping you at 10 o'clock on a Friday and demand that you turn something around for them by 11 p.m. An example of how I've tailored my process to the clients that I serve is specific when it comes to a first-time home buyer. I know that a first-time home buyer is going to need more resources and more in-depth time with me as their consultant to feel comfortable about taking the next step. So what I've done is created an hour-long one-on-one consultation that's specifically focused on their goals, but incorporates a variety of resources and educational components to help them have greater understanding and comprehension coming out of the meeting. I've been doing this meeting for over 10 years, and I can tell you with thousands of clients served, I've never had negative feedback or have someone tell me their time was wasted because we're making a great impact by honoring their needs. Another example would be when you're connecting with a high net worth client. High net worth clients or somebody working at a C-suite level from a professional standpoint has very little time. They want to make decisions quickly based on a firm understanding of what you're offering. So you have to refine your process. What we do is boil it down to the facts. We give them analytics, we show them their options, and we explain the costs quickly, and then we give them the time necessary to make the decision. We follow up consistently, we try to unpack and clarify, but ultimately we know that they will come to the decision on their time, and usually that's done very quickly, but sometimes they'll need to step away, and you just want to make sure that you don't be forgotten. What you want to do is be clear on your goals. You want to have a plan built around it, and you want to make sure that you're taking the time to honor that plan and execute. I will tell you this, the best laid plans never go perfectly. If you can execute to 80% of the plan that you've built, you're doing it at an elite level. So don't beat yourself up too much if you don't have a plan in place. Don't beat yourself too much up if you're not executing it to 100%. But start with the basics. Learn your numbers, build a plan, guard your time, and go out there and have some fun working with those that you like. If you're getting value from these videos and you want to join one of our virtual workshops, I host several trainings throughout the year, and you can join our waitlist by clicking the link in the description below. I'm going to provide you with a lot of resources and templates that you can use in your business. I do in-depth trainings on a variety of topics, and we also allow time for Q&A and collaboration during the trainings. It is first come, first serve, so please join the waitlist and I'll let you know as spots open up. Also, go ahead and drop a comment if you have a specific question around something that I mentioned. I read every comment, so if there's another topic you want me to cover where I can help you or your team, just let me know.